The limelight, Li Xiujuan's dream lifestyle did not last for long when age caught up with her.
It wasn't long before I stopped singing. More and more young people came in. I got fat. When I was fat, the boss didn't want me, so I went to find jobs here and there washing dishes.
Going back to over 20 years ago when Li Xiujuan was in her 30s, she faced unemployment, a broken marriage, and bringing up her daughter and son alone.
When he was young, of course, he was very handsome. I thought he was reliable. I didn't realize he would let me down. The children were already born, so I didn't care too much about him. I just care about my own children and look after myself.
Thus, for numerous reasons, Li Xiujuan started to lead a very different lifestyle. Every evening she rides her motorcycle around the Kuala Lumpur district.
I collect from 11 p.m. to 1 a.m. Then I go to Chowkit Road. At 1:30 to 3:30 a.m. I go home. I don't feel ashamed collecting. I'm happy. When I see a lot of food left to waste, I collect it and eat it.
It may be discarded food, but it keeps Li Xiujuan and her children going.
When I get tired, I rest at a bus stop. If I get tired riding around, I sit at a stop.
When out of luck, Li Xiujuan sometimes has to wait for several hours to find something to eat.
There's leftover soup, and a fast food store threw out a bag of fried food. It's clean. There was just one bag of fried food.
The bags she collects are not all for herself. Li Xiujuan also goes to various places to feed stray dogs.
I feel sorry for the stray dogs and cats. No matter how hard it is for me, how tired I am, I always get up, even if my feet are hurting, and go to them.
Li Xiujuan has been living this nocturnal lifestyle for 7 to 8 years, but she says if she can find enough to eat, she doesn't have trouble sleeping.
Food is what I miss, so that's why I must eat food. Eat already kenyang, can tidur, no problem.
Being able to fill her stomach free of charge, Li Xiujuan is not worried about sanitation.
After I heat it up, I eat it.
Seeing her life like that made us very upset. There's a lot of garbage, bits and pieces, and a lot of cats and rats. I hope the fortune brought by a lot of Tzu Chi people can give her back a clean and comfortable home.
Whether helping Li Xiujuan tidy her home is the start or the end, we do not know. But with the power of love, Li Xiujuan is back on her feet.
As you saw at the end of that story, Tzu Chi volunteers were cleaning up Li Xiujuan's home. Tomorrow we'll bring you the whole story and find out what happened when around 70 volunteer cleaners descended on Li's house. From Malaysia to Hong Kong, where Tzu Chi volunteers recently held a free clinic in Shan Lin, a poor district of the city with a high percentage of senior citizens. The medical services Tzu Chi provided included blood sugar and cholesterol checks, gynecology, and Chinese medicine. And for the first time in the history of Tzu Chi Hong Kong, an aid distribution was held.
Helping community residents put on masks, Tzu Chi volunteers in Hong Kong rallied the help of medical professionals to bring a free clinic to Shan Lin, serving in particular senior residents and new immigrants. The presence of caregivers instantly warms this low-income district. A winter aid distribution is also being held, a first for Hong Kong's Tzu Chi chapter. Volunteers share with recipients the story of the origin of Tzu Chi.
Make a wish every day, a good wish, and drop in some money. It doesn't matter how much you put in, because it's the thought that counts.
When everyone puts their hands together, nothing is unachievable.
In what might be Hong Kong's poorest community, Tzu Chi's love is a warm current that brings hope to neglected corners.
In the fishing community of Qixingtan in Hualien, a consortium is pressing to build a large resort only 100 meters from the coastline. Researchers warn that Qixingtan lies along an active fault line and is frequently battered by typhoons. The experts say the sea is continually eroding the beach, and this would only be exacerbated by high-density structures. Thus, the beach should either continue to support only low-density housing or be made into a nature reserve. Otherwise, corporate exploitations may produce yet more natural disasters with tragic future consequences. The pavilion disappears into the waves, reminding humans that beautiful Qixingtan Beach holds hidden terrors.
The waves throw the stones like cannon shot. Stones as big as this hit that wall there.
During typhoons, stones from the ocean floor are like wrecking balls. Residents here fear them.
The beach has retreated 100 meters in less than 100 years. If they develop this with man-made structures, it will have a serious impact on the environment.
Qixingtan's geology is delicately balanced. 3 faults run through it. One is the Milun Fault, the most active in the entire northeast Rift Valley.
Qixingtan should be a nature reserve. Its geological structures are rare for the whole island, not just for Hualien.
With its unique topography, most are convinced Qixingtan should be a nature reserve.
Hualien's geology is a world treasure, and Qixingtan is part of it. If you develop it, you need to consider how, because cutting corners will invite disaster.
Such strong words emphasize a respect for nature's warnings. If consortiums do develop a large-scale resort, do they really think they will be able to attract lots